thank you, parents, for coming out tonight. I know you all are concerned about your kids' safety and when they play soccer, and if they'll get a concussion if they headbutt the ball. And here's Bilal Mahmood to talk to you more on that topic.
Thank you, J-Rock, for that beautiful introduction. Who knew headbutting the ball could be such a serious thing for little kids? Now, headbutting has been around for as long as soccer has. Soccer was first created in 427 BC in China. And headbutting is when you strike the ball with your head when it's in the air to make it go a certain direction. Now, for kids under the age of 13, headbutting has been a very important topic recently because many people feel like it should be banned. And I feel the same way because headbutting the ball at such a young age leads to brain damage later on in life, and it can get dementia and other serious brain conditions. So I feel like we should ban headbutting under the age of 13. Now, I used to play soccer when I was since I was in middle school. And I always wanted to be like, Ronaldo, Messi, like the big names. So there's this one time I was playing soccer with my two brothers, and my younger brother kicked the ball up really, really high. And like I looked at it, I stared at it for a while. I was like, dang, this ball's so high. And I was like, I'm gonna be like Ronaldo. I'm about to headbutt this shit. And that shit just kept coming down. And I did not make the correct contact with it. And I ended up getting a severe concussion. Now, since I was a little developed, I was in middle school, like it didn't like alter my brain too much, so like I think I'm so straight for now. But for little kids, it alters their brain and can lead to many serious injuries. So much so that New York Times did this study where they took a soccer team of kids under the age of 13, and they took kids who headbutted the ball during the game and kids who didn't headbutt the ball during the game. And they took a cognitive test of them after the game, and it turned out kids who didn't headbutt the ball ended up scoring 10 points higher than kids who did. Now, I feel like that's a big difference, and continuously doing that will lead to more damage of the brain and more cognitive skills being lowered. So headbutting has also been related or compared to a helmet-to-helmet hit in football. A helmet-to-helmet hit in football is one of the most dangerous things in sports, so much so that it's banned in the NFL, which is like the biggest league in probably all of America. So if it's banned there in such a big league, I feel like it should be banned for kids under the age of 13 for soccer, since heads are the most important things in our lives, and our brains continuously we use them throughout our lives. In conclusion, I feel like we need to inform our kids about the dangers of headbutting the ball, and that coaches and referees should not allow kids under the age of 13 to headbutt the ball, because even though it is a part of the game and they need to learn it eventually, I feel like it's not worth our kids' lives.